welcome back, Radiant Pearls, Fearless Creators joining us live today. So we're going to continue on with our journaling and definitely want you to see what day we are doing our journaling. I'm incorporating a new dating system so we can keep things very simplified here. So we already did day 1, day 2. This is going to be day 3 on this side and day 4 on this. So let's go ahead and date this first so we don't have to worry about this later. So let's get our stamping block. I would keep it simple and just do black, but you know, it's the restful, beautiful weekend. So let's go ahead and have some color. We love color here. So we are going to add some color right here at the top of our entry. So December and the 3rd. It's going to be our first entry here. And sometimes if you're backtracking, you can do 2 at a time. And definitely record as you complete. Maybe you've jotted down your memory on a notepad in your phone, and now you're getting around to actually recording it in your journal, whatever that may be. You just let it work for you here. My little one agrees. All right, and let's do 4 right here. Kind of keep it simplified and a little bit uniformed as well. Let's make this one a nice bright pink color. All right, so we've got that down. All we've got to do now is add the year, even though we should know from the very beginning with the dating that it was the same year, but yeah, just for journaling sake, we'll do that. All right, so of course we're adding tags. If you remember our challenge here that we've had as a printable, you saw a sneak peek of this paper. So we are going to create the tag here with the die cut and our die cut machine here. And then we're also going to do stamp, which we're already doing on day 4. So we're doing 2 of those together in one. Okay. All right. So let's get to creating. All right, so we are going to use one of the smaller tags. I'm thinking of doing kind of like this shape, do something different here. Why? Because I like that kind of reminds me of the chapel effect, and we just had the caroling the day before at the Sisters Chapel, so I thought that would be pretty neat. Let's not do a usual tag. Let's do a fun tag continuation there of Jesus is the reason for the season, and we know we have him in our heart, in our homes, and in the church where we celebrate the resurrected King, right? So let's go ahead and cut this down first to size. Let's get my cutting scissors. All right, so we're just going to cut this right here. And put that to the side. And then we're going to make our sandwich here. We could tape it down, but I don't really see the need for that because we have a big enough paper there, and we're just going to put it through our sandwich. All right, let's see how that came out. Let's see. All right, we didn't need any more cuts. Yay. All right, so this is going to be our tag right here. And We're trying to keep things simple this time around. Let's see if we can do the bigger one as well, because I think, let's see, that would add a little bit more dimension to this project page. The only thing is, yes, it should fit. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to pull out my bigger one, but this actually does fit. So let's use this one as well. And what I love about these is that it's magnetic, so we can, once we're done with it, we can go ahead and place our piece back in here, so no losing our beautiful bits, right? Keep everything nice and organized. All right, so since I just decided that, we are going to find paper really quickly. I want something contrasting. So just a moment, let's get that. All right, so I'm going to create this bigger tag with our hem, and I figured I would print some out on a harder cardstock and then on regular paper for one of my other ornament projects. So we are completing projects here very simply and easily. So what we're going to do is also cut this down to size the area that I want to get. And I definitely want to do Blessed Assurance. I think this will be really lovely to get a little bit of the wording there. All right, and then we're just going to cut this down so that it will fit in our actual die cut machine. All right, so we're just getting this center piece. So once again, we're just going to go ahead and place this down in the area that we want to have cut. We're going to add our sandwich. And then we're going to put it through the die cut machine. See if that's enough. All right, there we have it. So that's gonna be the hem right there. And guess what, y'all? I decided to do a third one. And why is that? Because we need to have some pops of color. And I found my stamping pad or my paper pad that has some watercolors. So we can incorporate some colors here. I think this will be cool. It reminds me of kind of stained glass background. So we're going to go ahead and cut this one. Alright, so we're cutting this area down here. We don't want to waste too much, so I'll probably also cut a tag with the bottom piece so that we can get a mixture here. Let's see if this will fit. It's a tad bit too wide, so I want to get more of this side with the green, so we'll cut along here. Let's go ahead and cut this first because I am going to do that smaller tag as well. And then all we need to do now is cut this side so it will fit. go. All right, so now let's create our sandwich again. All right. Save that for the other side, so we'll have some coordination to a degree, maybe for later or for the next day, since we're doing 2 days in one, both Sunday and Monday of 2023 for our first week. And for those of you doing Advent, continuing on the theme of hope. And let's just quickly show you that. Isaiah 9, verse 2 to 6. All right, so there we have it. So we'll have kind of like a effect there. I'm thinking we need to add something to tie it all together. I was just gonna tape it down, but to really create that tag effect, let's go ahead and add this through. Let's make it, we'll keep it white. I have the Christmassy ones. I was thinking about switching it out to that candy cane Christmassy one, but this I think will be good for now. Let's just do this, and if I choose to change the colors, I can use the stamping pad or add some paint. So white offers that flexibility there to change it up and make it your own. All right, so we're just gonna get all these pieces together, and we're just creating as we go, y'all, because this is not a part of the plan, but it's amazing how creativity, if you make space for it, you get the ideas as you are creating and journaling and deciding to just make the most of the moment. Right? So you can do this. For those of you who feel like you don't have a creative bone in your body, I'm here to tell you you do. Why? Because you're made in the Master Creator's image. He created the universe. He created you and I. And we have all that same creativity inside of us. All right. Let's get it a little bit smaller and tighter. There we go. All right. So we've got our blessed assurance. Really wanted to show that more, but when we go that way, we can see it. And you can almost journal at the back of these if we want to. Like turn this around, look at that splash of color, and add some more journaling. So for now, I am just going to add a little bit of tapes. This is a repositionable tape. That's why I love this one so much. And just have this be secured right here for now. There we go. December the 3rd. All right, and I'm gonna leave this for now, but we can tape this one down or we can tape this one down when we're ready to keep it all in one place there. All right, so let's add some journaling and some memories. Some of you may want to clear off certain areas just so that it can be nice and clean and you don't have too much all around you. And we can always just wait until later to do that as well. All right, so with it being Sunday, it's just been so amazing knowing that we spend time in the house of the Lord to just worship Him and never forsaking the assembly, right? So 2023. Let's make sure we add our date there. A year of promise and love all around. All right, so I wanted to add a picture, and I wanted to add this sentiment as well. This is normally something that you add, and I did customize my computer, my laptop. So I'm going to be showing you that soon, because we are just personalizing all the things. But I really love this idea. We want to continue to laugh, and laughter fills our soul, it fills our homes. And home is where the heart is, right? So you're going to see what I'm planning to do with day 4. I love to give little sneak peeks before I get there. And remember, we're doing both spreads in this. So before I get there, let me go ahead and add. Right, so I want to continue on this theme of gratitude. I don't think I've put this one down anywhere yet. So I want to go ahead, and this song, of course, Blessed Assurance is a hymn. But this is a hymn of my heart in this season, Live Again. And as an original song, for those who've been following this channel, has seen the release and the project, Live Again, you know why this is such an important part of our testimony, and that has led to the laughter that we now enjoy in our home. And that will be the focus here on the next spread. So let's go ahead and get this down. I love that this is a sticker paper that I spent time in showing you how I've printed out in previous spreads using the Canon Ivy. And when you get a chance, you just print all the pictures that you desire to use, that you know you're going to want to document. Print it out all at one time while you're there on the app and doing what you're doing. And then as you continue to get more ideas, it's so easy to pull that up and start putting it to use. So I want to do maybe over to this side here. Grateful. So I look underneath, or I move this over, and I see grateful. I'm so grateful. And this is a post that I made giving credit to everyone involved in this project. And I can't wait to do the full reveal of the project, because it will be a continuum with the live recording and some other worship songs. And I want to be able to give credit to everyone who has helped make it possible, like you, if you have chosen to be a part of the cause. And of course, when you donate $5 or more, you get access to the digital journal and the printable journal as a gift. And so, just for that minimal end of the year donation, which is tax exempt for a 501c3 nonprofit, you will be able to be gifted a gift that yours truly has made. So this is more tags. I don't know if we're going to add any more tags on that page, but I think I want to keep the same idea going over here, along with a smaller one. And I'm going to use the leftover paper here that we have. So this is going to be, let me keep this over here for now as a reminder. So we're going to journal a little bit now. All right, so this is why it's important to journal and take that opportunity each and every day when it's possible, because I would have not remembered to save this little memorabilia from my tea bag. And in creating today, I remembered, and this was actually a gift from a sweet radiant pearl. It's traditional herbal peppermint tea. See if you can see that in focus here. Here it is. Beauty is not caused, it is. Emily Dickinson. We know she is a wonderful author, so we are going to go ahead and include this on this page as a sentiment for today. So let's go ahead. Very tempted to add some other things, but we're just gonna put this down. Not make it too complicated. Just put it across the top here. A little bit right there. Just make sure that it's nice and secure. This lovely sentiment. All right. Not covering up anything, but just an added bonus there. Right, so another thing that I wanted to do is add this. Was given to my husband when we first got to the Christmas Carol concert. That was the day before, and thank the Lord, this did not prevent us from enjoying in Sisters Chapel this experience, because they were just giving it out to everyone, because the alumnas and all the others made it where it was supposedly over capacity, even though we got there. Let's do this side. Even though we got there at door opening, which happened to be an hour before it would begin. So apparently the word was that it was going to be at capacity the moment they opened the doors, and you'd have to go to the overflow. But thanks be to God, that was not the case for us, so we were able to enjoy. And I do want to just keep this memory because it has value. It has great value. So for me, our story, persistence is key. So I'm going to add that right underneath here. It's another little memorabilia. And I want to say persistence is key. It's a story of our life. Persistence is key. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of this down. I am not going to take up the entire space because I may want to do more journaling on the back of this and underneath here. So we're just going to add this as another piece of our tab pieces there. Do like a little T. All right, and let's just add that right under here. So it's just sticking out right there. All right. So look how simple this is. Now we want to go to the next page because I'm going to be doing stamps. And the beauty of doing the stamps is that we can add it on this page and that page. Right, and I need to clean these ones that we actually used today here. And I'll get to that later so that we can maximize time here together. All right, so we have our extra tab ready to go for this page. And we're building out kind of a spread now, it looks like, right? And I decided I want to utilize my leftovers and keeping all of my little scraps here for some other entries and projects, since I'll be doing some more scrapbooking in our main album. But I'm going to expound on what I mean by this. Persistence is key. So it's because of persistence that we're able to experience the entrance in the event from yesterday, but it's also is the reason. So it's the reason why we are experiencing the joy and the blessing of today, our baby girl. Part of the reason, because Jesus is the full reason. The joy. It's our baby girl's middle name and blessing of today. All right, so that's done. Probably add some more color and bits and bobs with stickers and stamps as time goes on, but we just want to get the bare minimum and the gist of what we're doing here. So now I want to make room for more here. I'm going to cut off this extra white. Just need a little piece there. There's scraps over there, and we'll put it under right here so we leave a little room. Maybe I'll add some flourishes and some little extra bits and bobs there. All right, we'll do a little bit of layering here. All right, so let's get this down first. See if I want to clean this up at all. I think that's good. So for this, because it's so tiny, we're going to add the glue. There's small glitter glue here. Want to move this, so I'm not going to glue it down with this kind of glue. I'm going to use my tape runner that's more repositional. Oh, I really love this side. Okay, so we're going to put the glue over here. Do another T there. Then we are going to add, look how striking that side is. It's so Christmassy. All right. There we go. All right, so the moment we've been waiting for, we are going to add the laughter that fills our home. So we're gonna add a stamp from the Memory Lane Close to My Heart collection. You've seen me use this house stamp on the birthday card that I mailed off to my sis in love for her birthday. So we are going to use this, post this here. It's a part of our story. It's our song. This is our story. This is our song. Praising our Savior all the day long. Thank you, Lord. So let's see, I'm going to use this one. Our story, since today we are using stamp for day 4. All right, and then home. Home is where the heart is, and it's where laughter and love abides. So we are going to add this beautiful home stamp right here in the center, and the hymn, the songs of praise and worship surrounds that. And then we've got to have some love. Yes, yes, yes. So we'll add some love, and we'll add some journaling, of course. Florals, tying all the pieces together from this page to this. Let's see if there's room for that. We need to do it on the side here. We'll figure it out so that we can have it tie in. I'll put some florals here and probably some florals down here, just faintly, so we can have a place to journal. All right, let's see if we can do this. I'm thinking about utilizing this huge stamp block that's made for journaling, because there we go, so we can have it go down just where I placed it here, right to the edge. Maybe further up in the archway there, so we'll have space for journaling. So let's put it down right here. Right. We'll pick it up, and now we are going to add our stamp. So I'm going to add a mixture of colors here. I'm going to add Archival Coastal Coral and some sweets, and last but surely not least, we are going to add one of my other favorite colors. It's a shade of this minty teal, aquamarine. All right, so we're gonna have the sweets be the heart, a little bit of our story. All right, and then we'll have the rest of this be our story. So full of love. Some of the house. The top part here. Alright, so we're making our own ombre style. This. And then last but surely not least is our green mint blue teal. Yay! I hope this comes out lovely because I did not test it out yet. But we shall hope for the best. Alright, so our story, heart, our home. Let's remove this. Let's get this lined up. Our story, heart, our home. So this weeding is not perfect, but look at the word and the sentiment. Laugh. I want you to laugh. So yes, sometimes that's the reason why I never use this particular word that I took the time to make with my Cricut, because I realized when I was trying to take off some other words that was with this font, it was not coming off properly. So that's why this probably was just sitting around waiting to be used in my journal. But this is the end, folks. This is just about it for this particular. And of course, it's not going to be perfect. We just have to laugh, right? So I took off a piece of the page with it. Oh my word. That's okay. We're going to doctor this up and make it special, because this is a special entry and time of the year that things may not go exactly as planned, or it may not be perfect, but we are still grateful for each and every day and every single blessing. So I hope this made you laugh. It surely made me laugh, because I'm not striving for perfection with these entries. Just want to encourage you to take the time each day to intentionally, purposefully spend time in reflecting on the goodness of our God, our Maker, having that attitude of gratitude each and every day as you reflect, journal, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to see and experience joy and to bring merriment and cheer to others. And so I'm going to just do some journaling now. I invite you to do the same in all the empty places. Find time to just reflect and let the Holy Spirit just wash over you, minister to you in your heart. And I pray that you've been encouraged today as you spend time to make the most of every breath you've been given. And I'm going to show you my computer because I did add the other word that was placed with this that said breathe. But that's what we're doing today. We're living, we're laughing, and we are loving, right? Telling our story that's going to encourage, uplift, and also remind others, pointing them to the reason for the season, Jesus. Until next time, let me know in the comments, in the comment section, if you got to the very end. If you did, add your favorite emoji, whether it's a heart or what other emojis that you'd like to share with others to bring a smile to their face and to laugh. Thanks for being a part of our community, and I'm so grateful that you watched till the very end and that you are on this journey with me, Radiant Pearl. Until next time.
Just for me, who walk the walk of shame so that I would be free. If it wasn't for your love, where would I be? If it wasn't for your grace, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.